Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Well, it's been anything but home sweet home on this homestand, but they'll try to finish up with some pride and pick up a W. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Canadians start with possession as we are now underway. Sends the pass down low. Grabbed along the boards by Ruzicka. Works it across to Nemec. Huge play in his own, and he grabs the loose puck, and he's in all alone. Shot, and that one's turned away. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Nice zone entry from the left. Denies him with the save. Muffs the shot attempt. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Blast from the blue line. Turns him away. Picked up along the wall by Weegar. And he slides it quickly to Anderson. Montreal's ready to go on the attack. Fires it! And he snags that one with the glove.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Receives the pass. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Broken up by Matheson. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it to Hanley. Takes the puck at the point.
He's only one goal away, James, from his next milestone right here.
Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Carrier's moving the puck through his own zone. And that goes off a body. The Flames have it now. Tries to feed it over to Zary. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Matheson. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Montreal's got it along the wall. Pass back to the point. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Stepping out of the crease now to play the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And that one's picked off. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Looks to make a play over to Evans. Oh, it's denied by Jones.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Gains the zone through center. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Back-to-back saves there.
Jones made a grade A save there, and it just shows that he wants that puck, right? He's so aggressive, he's so assertive in his crease, and he knew where that puck was going every step of the way.
Here in the late going of the frame, we've still got zeros on the board. The Canadians win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that shot dives in traffic. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Gallagher. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Quick feed to Kirkland. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Puck moved over to Newhook. Here we go, odd-man rush. To his teammate. And that one's turned aside. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment.
The regular season ticket price for rounds 1 through 3. That offer is available now. Don't miss your opportunity to pick up the best locations for next season. Stop by section 144 on the golf course.
Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Montreal's possession time through the first period was excellent, but sometimes those underlying numbers don't tell the full story, James, and I bet through the first intermission they were talking about penetrating the middle of the ice. You can't hold it on the perimeter and look for the pretty passes all the time. Sometimes you have to have a more direct attack.
Shuts him down!
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Puck picked up by Anderson. On the attack along the boards. Here's a chance! Glove save made by Jones. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And he takes the feed. Gets the puck in deep. The Canadiens gain possession along the wall. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Here's the pass. The Habs have the puck in the corner. Montreal's got the puck. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. The Canadiens win the draw here in the neutral zone. Shot along the wall. What a stop as he puts out the fire. The Canadiens gain control of the puck against the wall. He scores! Aye, Captain!
Right from a young age, you're working on small space games, and this is telltale reason why. Look at him in the low slot area here, just maneuvering, shifting his way to the backhand, and he buries it.
Got in front here in the second, but it took a while.
And it can change the mindset when you're up against a goaltender who's making a ton of saves. You're trying to find holes, and sometimes you can overthink it. When you put one by the tender, all of a sudden it starts to get a little bit easier as you play a little freer and the stick isn't as tight.
The Flames carry it along the wall. That knocks him off the puck. Big time stop by Mrazek.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it.
He's got a step. And he comes up with it.
Jones has been great tonight, James, and you can't ask more of your tender than that. I mean, he's been under siege in terms of the shots. He's making key saves and timely ones at that. Now it's his team to back him up and find a way to get going north.
Drives to the sweet spot. Comes up with the stop. Throws it in. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Taken along the wall by Gallagher. Calgary's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it to Sharangovich. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Taken by Ruzicka. Here's a feed in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Montreal's got the puck here in the open ice. With possession along the wall. Here's a shot. He scores! Shades of NHL 94, baby!
How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on it. You get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
The Canadians extend the lead to 2-0 here late in period number 2.
And you know that their coach is going to like their performance almost through 40 minutes of play here, James. It's been consistent. Their effort areas have been excellent, but they've owned the majority of the possession time, and they haven't gotten cute. They've kept it simple and found ways to take it to the net.
And he had the answer on that one.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Montreal's up for good reason. They have been the more complete team offensively, which is why they lead late in the second. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Jones. Caulfield's got control of the puck in the corner. Here's a blast from the boards. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. And we've got period number 3 next. And we are just moments away from the start of the 3rd period. All right, the puck is dropped on the 3rd and final frame. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
The Flames are trailing in this game, and they're kind of fortunate, to be honest with you, James. They really haven't had anything in terms of offensive production. They got to get some more shot opportunities if they want to get back in.
Slides the puck to Kadri. And that's broken up. Puck grabbed by Anderson. Takes it from the right side. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside.
Jones has been doing a great job of managing the ebbs and flows within this game. And, you know, he's had to make some big stops and be on point. And it's been quiet. There's been lulls within the game, but he's been able to manage it. That's what a goaltender has to do. They've got to come up with a save when it's busy, even when it's quiet.
Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Anderson. And he sends it across to Huberdeau. And now it's over to Kadri. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Feeds it over on the attack. Moves the puck. The Canadians have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Tiptoes around the poke check. Simple glove save by Jones.
Nevic has been a welcome addition back into this lineup, James. I mean, he's been out with injury, but as he gets reinserted in, you can see the spark that he's provided for his team, and he gets a great shot on net.
Oh, look at this. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Into the offensive zone. The Flames gain possession. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Big time stop there. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Jones doing a great job of helping out his teammates here, able to deny the high danger scoring chance here. Very athletic in his crease.
Montreal's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the 3rd. The Canadians take possession off the faceoff. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a great scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Zeri's working it around in the corner. Stops him cold. Picked up along the boards by Matheson. Long lead pass into the open ice. Slides it across. Here's a short pass to Farabee. And it's a quick pass to Frankovic. Excellent stick work on the play. Slides the puck up from the left side.
The Canadiens' front line is coming onto the ice. They've been so effective. Their chemistry is unbelievable. They have a ton of motion, and they're real tough to defend.
And he slides it quickly to Gambrell. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Scooped up along the wall by Gambrell. And he passes it up ahead to Slafkovsky. From the back of the cage with the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Gambrell. Moves it quickly over to Pospisil. Puck scooped up by Zary. The Flames played along the boards. Here's a shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Takes the feed moving in. Sends it across. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Honzek. The Habs look to start the transition game. Picked up along the wall by Gambrell. Tees it off! Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Mrazek's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. That is a lonely cage at the other end of the ice here, Cheryl.
Well, it certainly is, and an extra attacker on the ice. Possession is critical. Got to win this faceoff.
Stopped by the goaltender. Matheson's got the puck in his own zone. Slides it diagonally to Carrier. Great pressure to force the turnover by Coronado. Here's the shot. The backhander. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save. Mrazek's able to square up to the shooter right there, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Oh, quick save.
Mrazek's made a great save, and even better.
To the empty net. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. You can see the body language on them, James, the dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
Montreal's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time. Up big time late in this third. The Flames get a hold of the puck off the draw. Hunt's got it against the boards. Turns that one away. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Calgary's bags are packed and they are ready to roll out immediately following this one tonight as they kick off a road trip. The Canadiens aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Loses the coverage there. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. Mrazek's one happy camper posting his first shutout with his new squad. And hey, doesn't matter when it is, it's just always nice to post a 0 up on the scoreboard if you're a keeper.
Well, it really is, especially when you're coming to a new team and you want to settle in nicely. You want to build confidence among your decor, and that's the way to do it, just shutting down everything. He was terrific tonight.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cybulski. Thanks for playing.